F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch. 1986, Stand By Me. Yes, this is a movie request coming from Kill Storm. You already know. I don't even gotta say it. I'm not gonna say it. Psych! You already know Kill Storm be out here requesting those straight bangers. So yeah, expectations high. He's bringing us back a little bit to the 80s, so I'm feeling that. From the thumbnail, I seen some little kids, so maybe a coming of age kind of film we're gonna jump into here, but I don't think I've ever heard of the film itself. Obviously, I heard of the song "Stand By Me" by Ben King, so it's kind of got me thinking of that a little bit. Freaking, what's the lyrics? When the moon is the only light we'll see, are you gonna stand by me? So I'm thinking like we about to, are we about to stand by each other through some tough times? But either way, shout out to Killstorm. I'm ready for this. How you feeling over there, Bradley?
I'm feeling great, man. Once again, thank you, Killstorm, for this request. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm always excited when he drops something because, like you said, he gives us nothing but bangers. And, this is 1 year before I was born. So this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what we're going to dive into today, man. But, yeah, I'm just ready for it, man. So let's get it.
All right, let's get it. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. Stand By Me, 1986. 1986. Shout out to Killstorm. 1986. Killstorm took all month to think about this one too, so let's see. Let's see what he pulling out the bag.
What's funny is I just saw that he put it in so it's funny that we're actually getting right to it 30 minutes after I saw the message. Is that the song in the background? Stand by me. Stand by me.
I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being.
Okay.
What?
1959. A long time ago. But only if you measure in terms of years.
I like that, but only if you measure in terms of years. Hey. All day long,
got that on the playlist?
Yeah, I got an oldies playlist, specifically when the kids in the car and stuff. I can't listen to my rap.
How do you know a Frenchman's been in your backyard? I'm French, okay?
Hey.
Your garbage cans are empty and your dog's pregnant.
Damn.
That's
Cold.
facts.
Piss up a rope.
Ain't that like a sheen?
Gordy's out. Old
Man, he's
Gordy
so
just
young.
bit the bag and stepped out the door.
Teddy Duchamp was the craziest guy we hung around with.
I mean, smoking cigarettes.
His dad was given to fits of rage. One
happened to
time
his
he
ear?
held Teddy's ear to a stove and almost burned it off.
Oh. I didn't even notice that shit.
Damn.
Chris Chambers was the leader of our gang and my best friend. He came from a
leader?
bad family and everyone just
I love the rolled up sleeve, man. It's
pack.
crazy.
The pack of bogeys.
Man.
Forget the secret knock. Let me in.
I forget the secret knot.
You guys are not gonna believe this. This is so boss. Let me catch my breath. I ran all the
Facts.
way from my house. I ran all the way home.
Yo! Niggas broke out in the doo-wop.
You won't believe this. Sincerely, I ran all the way home. You guys. What? You liar. You ain't got no pad hand.
No
Fuck,
bad
shitty.
hand.
What are they
You guys
playing?
want to go see a dead body?
Okay. That's what the intro was about.
We all understood what Vern meant right away.
That's where Boys in the Hood got it from?
Vern had been trying to find those pennies for 9 months.
Mm.
9 months, man.
Hello.
He didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
We saw him. So? It ain't nothing to us. The kid's dead, so it ain't nothing to him neither. And who gives a shit if they ever find him? I don't.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Brocker, or Brower, or Flowers, whatever his name is. The train must have hit him.
Damn.
3 days before, he had gone out to pick blueberries, and nobody'd seen him since.
You don't go squawking to the cops after you boosted a car, you idiot.
Mm. That makes a lot more sense.
Look, we can make a anonymous call.
They trace those calls, stupid. I seen it on Highway Patrol and on Dragnet.
Man.
We're gonna tell him?
We're not gonna tell nobody. Nobody never. You dig me?
Mm.
That man look like he be driving a grease lightning like.
Me and my dad used to fish for Cossies out there.
Jesus, could he have gotten all the way from Chamberlain to Harlow? That's really far.
He must have started walking on the train tracks and just followed them the whole way.
Yeah, right. And then after dark,
What if he got
the train must have
dragged?
come along and El Smacko.
Yeah. I bet you anything that if we find him, we'll get our pictures in the paper.
These motherfuckers.
Oh.
You tell your folks you're sleeping over at Teddy's. Then we say we're going over to the drag races the next day. We're rock solid till dinner tomorrow night.
Man, that's a plan and a half.
Okay.
Okay, he the leader, but he the brains.
Exactly.
Drag races? We could hide it.
Nobody will care. Because everybody's going to be so jazzed about what we found.
Well, my dad'll hide me anyway, but hell, it's worth the hiding.
Shit, yeah.
It's worth it, man. Let's get in the paper.
Facts.
It's only 1,200 people. Shit, we finna be famous.
Come on, Bruno. Come on,
Knuckle
Bruno.
Sanders.
All right. Too cool. Too cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
That's some little kid shit for sure.
Bruh, these motherfuckers act like.
I
Same
think
exact way.
he was in the Goonies, right?
In April, my older brother Dennis had been killed in a Jeep accident.
Mm.
Parents still hadn't been able to put the pieces back together again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Damn.
Very difficult.
Pride, integrity, guts. Go pigs.
This, my friend, is for you.
Ain't this like Cusack or something like that?
Hey,
Just
Mom,
like that.
blind.
Hey, don't start with me, Porcupine. Come here. Come here. Give me a hug.
Porcupine.
Why can't you have friends like Denny's?
Chris isn't a thief.
He stole the milk money at school. He's a thief in my book.
Okay, Pops don't approve of the friends.
They usually don't.
I mean, it depends on the friends.
And they usually right, though. They're not too far off.
He said a thief and two thieves. Nigga, like, damn, that's all three of them. That's the whole. That's all my friends.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on, man. What is it?
Come on, what is it?
What he got? It better not be a.
Oh,
Gun.
You want to
shit.
be the Lone Ranger or the Cisco Kid?
Oh my God! Be careful with this.
And he got his fucking finger on the trigger.
Hell no. What do you think I am?
Jesus! Let's get out of here!
Fucking kids.
Gordy did it! Gordy, let's get it!
This is grimy.
Who's letting cherry bombs off out here?
Ooh, she said cherry bomb. She had no idea.
It was a mean trick, Chris.
Hey, Gordy. I didn't know it was loaded. Honest.
Scout's honor.
You gotta.
Pinky swear.
Oh my God. I
Damn,
love
this is
it,
the
man.
fifth.
Pinky swear.
Crossed it,
It's crazy,
kissed it,
man.
and threw it up. Like,
Hey, girls, where you going?
damn.
Is that Sutherland, bro?
I think it is. He look like he belong in that movie
my
with the
president, bro?
vampires and shit. Like,
I'm a fucking president out here.
You a real asshole, you know that?
Ooh, I know I didn't mean to insult me. That's why I'm going to give him the opportunity of taking it back.
That's his brother, he said.
Oh, shit.
Take it back.
Oh,
That's the worst when your big brother let his friends fuck with you. That's cold.
okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Hey, he got that thing on him. Y'all better chill. That man said, "See you later, girls," and fucking twisted around with his hand on his hip like.
Yeah, that came from his soul. That's why.
These niggas are stupid.
Kicking ass.
Bro, I always wondered what it would be like to grow up in a town this small, though. That shit's got to be crazy.
I brought a comb.
What do we need a comb for?
Well, if we get on TV, we want to look good, don't we?
Mmm.
A lot of thinking.
Thinking ahead.
Yep.
Two for flinching.
Oh my god.
I love those games. I miss those games. Yeah.
If we follow the tracks all the way into Harlow, it'll be about 20 miles.
Yeah, it might even be 30.
God. Do they have any
Said
idea
what?
how far that is?
30 miles?
Bruh. Nah, they really trooping, bruh.
Let's
I
get it.
respect it, man. I remember some troops back in the day, man.
What?
Hitting different cities to go to the movie theaters and shit.
Oh, you know it.
Oh,
Nobody
this
brought
is
food?
Great. What are we supposed to do? Eat our feet?
I brought the comb.
Oh, great.
Let's see how much money we got.
We could eat the comb, y'all.
Gotta put the money together.
7 cents, man.
Yeah.
Haven't found my pennies yet.
This
Come on,
mug.
Teddy.
Want to be a cool guy.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Come on, Teddy, man. Get off the tracks. You're crazy.
Train dodge.
He picked his ass up. Let's go. Okay. Who's that? Chris, right? Let's go, Chris.
I don't need no babysitter.
Do too.
Yeah, but
Skin it.
Could have dodged it.
Damn. Skin it.
Skin it.
I respect it. Skin it. Such a petty thing to be tight about, bro. You know they boys, bro. Like, what? Imagine you ain't let me fucking try to fucking dodge the tree. I don't want to skin it. Oh, okay. We these type of knuckleheads. Oh, damn. That one.
damn.
What is it?
Oh, a dead body.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the two who we're talking about it. 3 swings.
That's crazy that they just. No wonder they made that a crime. Motherfuckers out there just having fun.
No trespassing was enforced
must
by
enjoy
Milo Pressman, the junkman, and his dog
war.
Chopper,
I was about to say where the dog at.
but to 6 specific parts of the human anatomy.
Oh no.
Chopper, sick balls.
Oh, that's specific. I'm thinking get the legs or something, disable him.
Remember the time you saved him in the tree?
He think he in a damn war, man. I dig it though. Kids gotta have hobbies and interests.
He's got Chambers beat.
Wait, they left their
But
bags
what's
though.
this? Chambers
Ain't
is
they
making
be-
his move. The chance is fading on it. Chambers at the tape. The crowd
Yeah.
goes
He's way
wild.
bigger than you. You too damn small. Them tiny ass
Got the
legs.
Daisy water pump.
Nah, facts.
Have you guys been watching the Mickey Mouse Club lately?
Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse Club.
I've been noticing lately that the A and the E are starting to bend around the side.
Oh man, y'all just getting older and noticing shit.
Everything was there and around us. We knew exactly who we were and exactly where we were going. It was grand.
Oh no.
Great, spit at the fat kid, real good.
he trying to play the fat trope.
4 tails.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus, man, that's
Stand by me.
That's really bad.
Mm.
Now come on, flip again.
Facts. But I always thought tails never fails.
Not if it's 4 tails. 4 tails bring you straight to hell. We all know it.
You lose, Gordy.
That laugh though.
Look at the provisions, you morphodite.
Don't call me any of your mother's pet names.
Damn. Disrespecting my dude.
And then your mother goes around the corner and she licks it up.
To degrade a friend's mother was always held in high regard.
Was always
That's
held in high
funny.
regard.
That's funny. That's the boys then. You know it.
That's what I'm saying. They
That's what we
definitely the
do.
boys, man. Oh man, I can't lie. Them little strips right there next to the
Stop.
licorice.
No.
You look like your brother, Denny. People ever tell you that?
Sometimes. Dad, can I have the potatoes?
That's what I hear, son.
Are you gonna see Jane after the game?
Pop, did you read the story that Gordy wrote? Gordy wrote a story.
W, big bro.
Dorothy, I don't know how many
I really liked it.
I told you when I make
Thought it was great.
I want you interrupting.
Star's son. Yeah, he definitely not built for no football.
Okay, $1.50 of ham and some rolls.
Yep,
But that's all they bread, basically. Look,
that's true. But we good.
they got
At
so
least
much longer to. Oh shit, we playing games.
When
playing
they gonna
games.
pop up out of somewhere. Ah!
Go run.
Hey, you kid! What are you doing there? Come over here! Sick him, boy!
Oh no.
Sick
Now,
him
we
boy.
said sick 'em boy.
No.
But what I heard was
Sick balls.
Chopper, sick balls.
Yep. Oh,
Use the
no.
tire, bounce off it, jump over.
Get up there.
Look
Don't
at
waste
this
the ham.
face.
Yes, y'all gonna need it.
Chopper was my first lesson in the vast difference
Oh,
between
he's trying to get under.
Come on, Chubby.
You little tin weasel peckerwood loony son.
Damn.
Damn.
Teddy Duchamp. Your dad's a loony.
Mmm.
My father stormed the beach at Normandy.
Okay, his dad was in the war.
PTSD.
Ah! I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck!
Damn.
Fat ass!
I know your name.
Oh,
I know
shit.
all you
He about to
guys.
get in all their
And all
business.
your fathers are gonna get a call from me.
Ow! Come on, man!
He doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down.
I
They
wondered
should've
how
pulled that
Teddy
thing.
could care so much for his dad, who practically killed him.
You think that pile of shit was at Normandy?
You get it, all right?
You don't know nothing about your old man. He's just dog shit.
Do they even know the direction they're supposed to be traveling? Like?
Sorry if I'm spoiling everybody's good time. Yeah, it's okay.
I thought he was gonna join
I'm
in.
not sure it should be a good time.
Exactly.
Hey.
Oh
Still,
no.
will you?
Cobra Kai
Cobra
never
Kai?
dies.
Is that what they about to?
Shit, when are they gonna give up? Kid's gone. They're never gonna find him.
I'll bet you $1,000 they find him before that.
But your $2,000, they don't.
Well, asshole.
Ooh, he trying to get money. That's a good bet to make.
Shut the fuck up. If either one of you assholes had $2,000, I'd kill you both.
Ooh. See, we can't trust this guy. Not my president. He said you too smart for the
You're gonna
group.
meet a lot of new guys. Smart guys.
Yep.
Don't say that. Don't even think that.
Chris
Yep.
is a dub, bro. Straight W friend.
It's stupid. It's a stupid waste of time.
That's your dad talking.
Bullshit.
Full true. Danny was the one he cared about, and don't try to tell me different.
He
Just a solid
damn. He
friend.
knows.
Yeah, he's see why he the leader. He might not be the brains, but roller coaster.
But I don't recognize him. I think I might recognize the fat guy, maybe, right? The fat kid. He look familiar a little bit. Oh shit. Oh no.
Yeah, this is
No. No.
I'll be crawling across this
Hey,
bitch.
this is where we have to. We waiting into the train pass first.
Have you guys know when the next train is due?
That's me. That's me. It's not that high, but it's still high.
He testing? What you doing? Don't touch that. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. Especially
Still
if you stay
high,
in the
though.
middle and it feels sturdy.
It's still high though. Y'all walking a little too slow. I need high knees.
See, looking down is what's gonna kill me.
Feeling
See
like
that would be
it's
me right there.
Nah, that's not me.
Because I feel like if I feel like I could slide through those gaps, because I could be high up as long as there's stability. If I feel like there's possibility of falling, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like being in a plane is cool.
But that's pretty wide. Like, oh no, not the. No.
Oh, that's the comb,
My
okay.
hair.
I lost the comb.
Yeah, he should have
Just
stood
get
up.
up. Good boy, just get up. You take it too long. Oh yeah, okay, I'm tripping. You right. He felt the vibration.
It's behind him. Run.
This
That
nigga
man,
crawling
no, stand
faster.
up.
I know them knees hurt.
Get up! Oh my God.
Wyvern.
Get up! What
Get
are you
up.
doing?
Look how he's laying on his back, nigga. Get up, boy. Yo, Chris about to beat their ass. Look how he's right. Yo, I feel him, though. I'm sorry, but I feel him. Please don't fall again,
please.
young boy.
I know, don't you?
Oh, look at his stride, man.
Let's go.
Oh, they running for real, boy. They running for real.
Sada.
How far was that?
Man, the audio on that was crazy. It's all on the right.
Hey, at least now we know when the next train was due.
Well, this is definitely a day I ain't gonna forget.
Not one of your horror stories.
I think it's Scream.
I don't want to hear no horror stories.
I see it.
I'm not up for that, man.
He's skinny, though.
Expect great
Damn.
things from in the future. Young Master David Hogan.
Damn, already.
Hey, Lardass, how was your trip?
Don't even think about winning this.
This man,
they got goons on the pipe.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm like. What are they trying to do?
Sorry to make fat jokes, but they going a little too hard on my boy, man.
Boom, baba, boom, baba.
Shut up.
That's all they gotta eat. Look, he actually eating around the sides. Lard ass just ate the middle.
Yeah, you just gotta eat the filling, I guess.
Was that Lardass wasn't really interested in winning. What he wanted was revenge.
And the egg to go with it.
To hold it back.
Shit, I don't know how a raw egg holding anything back. That's making everything come up.
A strange and scary sound.
Everybody's like, what the hell?
Oh, look at that. Ugh. What the fuck? Is that a drum?
Before Bill Travis knew it, he was covered with 5 pies for confused blueberry.
Fucking mouth is open.
Boss man Bob Cormier took one look at Bill Travis and barked on Prince.
Oh, no, it's a chain reaction.
Stop opening your mouth. Yo, this shit.
Mayor Grundy barked on his wife's tits.
He wasn't even eating pie.
Right on the tits.
Boyfriends, kids barked on their parents.
They're not even eating pie. How's everyone throwing up pie?
A complete and total barforama.
Barforama. It's like a Captain Underpants title. They love that shit. All right, Mr. Ryder. Okay. We did bring the radio. Man, this is legit. Out in the wilderness, Dolito no escrito.
I ain't never did this before.
Hell no.
Donald's a duck. Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy?
You know?
He's a dog.
His
He's
palate.
definitely a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
He can't be a dog. He wears a hat and drives a car.
Not one of us mentioned Ray Brower, but we were all thinking about him.
Something gonna wake y'all? Yeah.
Oh my God. I promise I'll eat all my lima beans.
Yes. Lima beans.
You flinched.
This man got that thing out.
Maybe it's coyotes. Sounds like a woman screaming.
I want to see the ghost.
Don't say that.
I just want to see it.
He be tripping.
Yeah.
Ooh, that shit right. Damn. Okay, we get all of them. Let's go. I like this. Look, every sound.
This is too funny,
Fucking
bro.
frog.
He's my favorite character so far. Oh shit!
You dreaming. Nightmare of the funeral. Damn, that sucks, man. Especially seeing how good his brother was to him. Damn. Hopefully that was just a dream.
Facts, but knowing what his father said so far, I believe that he said some shit like that.
For real though.
Maybe you could go into the college courses with me. That'll be the day. It's the way that people think of my family in this town. It's the way they think of me. Did you take it? Yeah, I took it.
That ain't the point, though.
So let's just say that I stole the milk money, but old lady Simon stole it back from me. Me, Chris Chambers, kid brother to Eyeball Chambers. Do you think that anyone would have believed it?
Yeah. Family's reputation.
Anyway, she saw her chance and she took it. I was the stupid one for even trying to give it back.
I don't know who this kid is, but it's pretty good
I guess
acting.
I'm just a pussy. Huh?
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Breakfast.
What? What? I thought it was my
They
friend.
don't got no money or food.
It's my friend. Look at him. He's so cute. How are you going to eat him? Yeah, get out of here before Formo eats you.
Bruh, they still got another like 28 miles to go, bruh.
You might as well take that damn right on his back. Like,
Gentlemen, the Royal. We cut across this field right here. We'll be there in an hour. Let's go. Take no prisoners!
Facts, though. What's the regular time? Like, how we not gonna try to...
It's a lot safer if we, You don't know what's in those woods.
We just camped in those woods. Like, let's go.
Facts. But we're next to the tracks, though. Kind of being off the path.
That's true.
Here.
We all getting... Man.
Ace, I gotta tell you something, but you gotta swear on your mother.
Oh, man. This can't tell this kid
Oh,
nothing.
he about to...
Yeah.
He about to rap.
Billy and Charlie had managed to keep their enormous secret for about 36 hours. A personal record for both of them.
Damn.
I still don't think we should go.
Fame.
Get in the fucking car. Now. Let's go.
There we go. That's what happens when you fuck with Grease Lightning. 2 for flinching.
Yes.
You
Hit him.
flinching!
And you still got punked.
Punch him.
Get him, Vern. It's
Punch
yours. Just
it's
take it.
yours for the taking. No.
Hey, you know, it's not that deep. You can walk across.
You should have kept it to continue to push forward just
And
in case.
It ain't that deep.
Come on, Teddy, act your age. This is my age. I'm
Facts.
in the prime of my youth, and I'll only be young once. Yeah, but you're gonna be stupid for the rest of your life.
Uh-oh, he took the glasses off. He about to...
Good.
Vern, there's something on your neck. Yeah, right. I'm not falling for that one.
a leech?
No, Vern, there is something on your neck.
Oh, a leech.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Holy shit. Oh. See, that's why I could never get into water. This is why you never get into water. All right, guys.
I love it, man.
This is
These kids out
terrifying.
here experiencing the bullshit of nature. Yeah, look, my man's about to cry.
Oh, shit. What
fuck?
the fuck? No wonder he become president. Man, got balls of steel. Holy fuck.
Man, wildin', Mr. Sutherland. Absolutely
Brown
no.
kid must be around here someplace. Teddy, you and Vern watch the left side of the tracks. We'll take the right.
All right.
And what's the code call? Caca.
There he is! I see him! Look!
Okay.
None of us could breathe. Somewhere under those bushes was the rest of Ray Brower. The kid wasn't sick. The kid wasn't sleeping. The kid was dead.
They gonna carry this nigga
R.I.P.
out? Should build a stretcher?
Yeah.
Why did you have to die?
He did say he didn't get a chance to cry.
Why did Teddy have to die? It should have been me. Don't say that. It should have been me. Don't say that, man. He just doesn't know you.
He just doesn't know you. He don't understand.
That's probably one of the best answers I've ever heard. He just doesn't know you.
Yeah, that's
a solid take for a kid.
I wouldn't even know.
He might even write about us guys if he ever get hard up for material.
Is that where he at right now?
Right? I wonder if he is already deep in his career and just dropping one for the boys.
What the fuck do you know about this?
Oh no, they're frickin'
Son of
there.
a bitch.
It's not fair. He's ours.
There's 4 of us, Eyeball. You just make your move.
Oh, we will, don't you?
You got 4 little ass motherfuckers. Even if it was just them 2, they would destroy y'all.
You guys have 2 choices. You either leave quietly, or you stay. You beat the shit out of
That's
you.
cold. The other 2
You
ran.
take the body.
We never boosted that car. Oh, Billy, I think I just turned my Fruit of the Looms into a fudge factory.
Oh, you about to get your ass whooped. Regardless of what you choose.
Why don't you go home and fuck your mother some more?
Damn.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Pulling out the
Problem.
Gordy? Okay, shot in the sky. Okay. Whew. Thought it was one of those moments.
I'll kill you, I swear to God.
You the smart one, Gordy. Come on.
Yep. Let him know you ain't playing.
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
Damn.
We're not gonna forget this if that's what you're thinking. This is big time, baby.
This is big time, baby. Real shit.
Suck my fat one.
Hey, let's go.
Whoever told you had a fat one chance?
He's swollen right now from the leech.
Biggest one in 4 counties.
Yeah.
In the end, we decided that an anonymous phone call was the best thing to do.
Beautiful.
But somehow the town seemed different. Smaller.
He said we've been out there in the big world. This little town ain't. I'm a peacock. I need to fly. I need to spread my wings. All right. These seem like the type of niggas to kick it every single day. Nice.
Hey, Chris. No hard feelings, okay?
No way, man.
As time went on, we saw less and less of Teddy and Vern. Until eventually they became just 2 more faces in the halls. It happens sometimes. Had 4 kids, and is now the forklift operator at the Arsenault lumberyard.
Okay.
Teddy tried several times to get into the army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gory?
You can do anything you want, man.
Anything. You're in America, bro.
Chris did get out. He enrolled in the college courses with me. He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer. Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant.
Oh, no.
One of them pulled a knife.
Oh, no.
Chris, he was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly.
Wow. Damn. He already hasn't seen him in so long.
Damn.
Ready?
Yeah, we've been ready for an hour.
Bruh. That shit. That shit, nigga.
That dude.
Jesus, does anyone? Facts, bruh. The ones you grow up with be different. It's tough. But I guess it also depends on how you grew up.
And if you stick around.
Because now I feel like I feel like kids these days won't really have that issue. Because they connect digitally and shit. Like,
that's very true.
Whereas niggas,
we friends
connected
across,
in person. Like,
across seas and shit. Like,
yeah, you feel me?
Across vast lands.
Hey. Okay. Stephen King?
Really?
All right. There you have it. 1986, Stand By Me in the books. Shout out to Killstorm. It's pretty good. Pretty solid movie, you know. I think I'm always a fan of the coming of age kind of stories, you know, seeing the young bulls kind of go through these days the coming of age stories are a lot more raunchy and just wild as hell.
Yeah.
So I definitely like kind of the older ones a little bit more. It feels a little bit more just nostalgic and grounded and relatable too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
most.
I know growing up in the 90s, you know, technology did start taking over, but I feel like being the youngest of 5, you know, I was still raised by, you know, a little bit of that 80s style. So being outside was definitely part of coming up. So I love movies like this. You know what I'm saying? It just feels good. It brings you back, man. Cracking jokes with your boys. Fucking, these are basically the people you see in damn near every single day, whether you in school or not. Like, and yeah, those bonds are real. And I think the thing that I really liked about this movie is just kind of some of the issues that the kids were going through too at home, because I think that's also like a really big thing that I guess like as a child, maybe I didn't hear a lot about, but you know, as I'm older now, I do start hearing a lot about how important teachers are and stuff like that, because sometimes at home it's just tough. Like, and kids need something else than being, you know, at home being abused or just not looked after properly or anything like that. So I love that they actually had an outlet amongst each other, and they were pretty mature too about some of these situations. So it's overall solid film. Killstorm. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
I'm feeling great, man. This movie was phenomenal. I can't lie. A lot of feelings in the air with this one, man. I can't lie. There's some touchy subjects. Man, it brought back a lot of memories. Just the journey throughout the entire 2 days. I thought it was phenomenal, man. I can't lie. Like, I loved everything about it. Yeah, like Formal said, we grew up a little bit, you know, in that time. Not as far, because this is, I would assume, like 70s, 80s, depending on that car, right? Like, probably a little bit later. Probably 60s. Yeah. I really don't know when that song Lollipop came out, but it's around that time.
It was on the radio at the time.
You feel
too,
me?
Right?
So yeah, it's around that time. So, you know, we did go outside as as kids. Like, we did go outside, but you know, our activities were a bit different. You feel me? We going to the park to backflip off of mattresses and play city chase, and you know what I'm saying, trying to hide with the female. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like too. I mean, we didn't get too much into it, but you know, this was just one kind of like adventure from his childhood. But man, it definitely brought back some memories of just some adventures I had with my friends and such. It's just, you know, different times, but same vibes. And I absolutely love this. So, Killstorm, man, you right now 100 for 100, man. This one right here is definitely high up there for me. So, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, solid. Definitely same vibes, because even though, you know, motherfuckers grew up in the city, like, you still kind of grow up in the section of your city. So it's
exactly.
Like, yeah, obviously we didn't grow up in a town of 1,200, but for the most part, you're not, you know, engaging with every single person in a city. Like, so definitely similar vibes, you know, that circle of friends, those adventures you go on.
And you go beyond the city limits, your limits.
Beyond
beyond
the limits.
You feel me? You go beyond your
troops,
limits,
bro.
and then you, all of a sudden, we on the train tracks trying to dodge trains. Like.
For real. Some amazing adventures, bro. I miss that. It's sad that, you know, some kids aren't going to be able to experience that. Yeah. And not even just because some of them are lazy, bro, because some kids are still out there. Like, but it's just overall, I feel like safety and all that. Yeah, like, it's just different. Like, parents are, you know, some of us are a bit paranoid. Like, we not about to have our 10-year-olds walking for 2 days, nigga, like, just going, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
And like, also too, like, just like you said, the times now, not that many kids are outside. There are kids outside, but not like before. Everybody was outside. You feel me? We playing football. You see kids on the street, full 8 versus 8 on the block. Like, you feel me?
And it was more of a village feel too. Like, your neighbors knew who you were and shit that. They knew who your parents were. Like, so you couldn't just act up in the street. Like,
Good
not
times.
Everyone, at least. Good motherfuckers will go tell your parents, you gonna get snatched up quick. Like, so definitely solid vibes, man. All right, let's jump in. So this one was actually, you know, pretty short. It was like $120. You know, love when they could just fit a solid movie under 90 minutes. Like, I think that's just, you know, not to take away from some longer. There's some good longer films out there, but it's always good to just kind of get that under 90 minute good quick feeling of a film. And this did exactly that. And it was straightforward in terms of at least like the plot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they found out about a body, and they were going to go find that body, and they went on an adventure with their homies. And then the opposition also found out about the body, or kind of already knew about the body, and decides to go to find the body. So it's just like, all that happens, you know, it's just pretty straightforward. Like, this is what it is. It's more about, you know, the connections and the conversations that they're having as they get there. So let's jump in. I think probably the best way is really to just kind of jump into some of these characters for the most part. Who do I want to start with? I don't know. I kind of like them all, so I'm gonna just I'ma just any mini miny mow it, bitty type of toe it, you could check a lesser toe it. Let's go with Teddy.
Okay.
Let's go with Big Ted. I like Ted. I can't, like I said, I liked all four of them. Obviously,
Yeah.
They're just kids. They're they're living their lives, kind of going through their own issues. But Ted's was for sure a tough one. Definitely, we could probably potentially argue the toughest one out of all the kids in terms of his backstory.
Yeah.
For one, he's lost his father, you know what I'm saying? And not even like his father's dead. Like he lost his father to, mental health issues and is scarred from his father's mental health issues. So, and then still looks up to him too, at least or at least isn't going to let nobody talk down on him.
Yeah.
So that's just a lot of emotion to even navigate for a kid that's, that as young as he is, trying to figure out, does daddy love me? Am I doing the right things? Like, what is life going to bring me? And then he even grows up and wants to be in the military and stuff like that and doesn't even get to, hit that goal. So Teddy had a very tough story throughout this whole movie. So I guess it does kind of make sense that he ends up, going in and out of jail a little bit here and there as they wrap his story up.
Yeah.
But overall, I love the character. I like his, he was just like very into the whole like army shit, the military thing. Like he had the boots and everything. I wasn't picking up on some of it at first. Like I didn't even realize he was wearing dog tags until we were like 10, 15 minutes in. Like, so he really was, in character the whole time about like who he was and what he believed in. But tough story for him.
Definitely. Yeah, man. He was being a kid, man. That's what what I'm saying. That's what kids do. We pretend to be shit. Like, you feel me? We pretend to be a soldier. We pretend to be, a samurai or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what kids do, and I love that. Even in the moment, he's like, man, won't you act your age? He's like, man, this is what I'm doing. Like, you feel me? I'm out here being a kid. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we having fun. Like, so yeah, I enjoyed his story. It was man, because you first see him with the ear. You start, you find out that his father put his ear, and you're like, damn, man, like his father abused him. But then you hear about military background. He stormed the beaches, right?
Normandy. And that's a tough one.
Listen,
like,
you storm any beach,
any depiction.
Yeah, if you see any depiction of a beach, they go in the ham. So, I can only imagine the PTSD, and then on top of that, being like this time period, there probably wasn't a lot of outlets for veterans and stuff like that. So it just makes his story that much tragic. But I just love that he still has respect for his father. That he still looks up to him, because he probably knows, like he's in it. You feel me? A lot of people from the outside don't really see in and realize that these men go through something like crazy. Like, imagine you just a normal civ, and then boom, your life changes. You on a beach, like, and then boom, you got to go back into being a civilian. Life is not,
which is hard because you got to find a job, which you're probably not getting because you're dealing with the mental health.
It's they painted a very vivid picture with not a lot here. I think they did a great job of just really homing in on each kid here and just kind of showing us a glimpse of just the past, present, and future. So I think they did a really good job of just doing all of that with Teddy. So yeah, I think they did a phenomenal job with Teddy as well. And I also, recognize the actor as well. Like I said, I know him from the Goonies. I know him now. Like I see him now because I know he has like some things that he talks about that happened to him in the past. Like he has some, I forgot what it really was, to be honest. But I know he's going through some shit in his life. But yeah, the actor, dope actor. I like him. I've seen him in plenty of older films.
And he definitely had a couple shock moments too. He had his moment on the train tracks, obviously, where, unhinged moments. And again, as these are playing out, you're still kind of getting the full story of him and all that. So once it all happens, it just makes a lot more sense. Like, okay, this little kid, he's definitely, he's obviously not like his father, but he's dealing with things. Like he's the type of person where they say like where you kind of read those notes where it's like depression isn't always like, you know, just moping around or, you know, saying that you're depressed. It's driving to work one day and hoping you get into an accident or some shit like that. You know, like that's how I felt about that train scene, basically. Like, yeah, I want to dodge it, but if I get hit by it, I wouldn't mind that neither kind of situation. So yeah, Teddy definitely, they did some good scenes with his character. Let's jump into Vern. Definitely like Vern.
Hi.
I think he was good, right?
Vern.
Did they get into anything about his like parents and stuff?
Yeah.
I think Vern had to. What did they say about Vern?
What they say about Vern? He a fat lord.
I mean, I know he got a pretty, you know, fucked up brother and shit, but I think the parents was at least okay. Because I feel like everyone else had terrible parents, low key. At least one parent.
Vern is the fat kid, right?
Yeah.
No,
the one who was digging holes.
Yeah, they didn't really go into his parents or anything like that. It was just more about just him. Like, you know, he was looking for pennies.
Is that why he was digging holes? He was looking for something specific.
Yeah, he was
right?
looking for the pennies. His mother.
His mother told him that it was down there.
No, he hid the pennies, and then he made a map, and his mom threw the map away.
Oh.
So he couldn't find it. That's why he was under the porch. You feel me?
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, so like
I might have missed. Something about the
I absolutely love him as a character. Okay, first of all, he's that kid in the group. You feel me? The kid in the group that everybody aims at. You know what I'm saying? There's always one. But yeah, I just love I love what they did with him. The obviously my favorite scene is the train track scene. I think just the face alone,
crying his way out of there.
Bro, the face alone was just it was golden. Yeah, and I like I said, a little bit of myself and I see myself a little bit in him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a fat kid, but you know I was a chubby kid and shit. So you know everybody always want to throw fat jokes and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't take it as hard as he did. But yeah, I think overall they did a really good job of just having that one friend that kind of takes, you know, the butt of every joke, and I think he did a great job of just doing what he do. And then of course, you know, at the end we get to pretty much just live the, you know, regular life, you know, family, kids, he working the forklift. I love that. So yeah, solid character.
He did end up getting a pretty regular life for sure. And then obviously, like you said, he blessed us with the train scene, which was a great one, man. It was the crying while running was it was super comical, and the train got really close. Like I was just like, oh shit, I didn't think they was really running out that bit, boy. That motherfucking stride was crazy. And they took that damn dive too. That shit was no joke. And then he also gave us the night watch scene. Can't forget that one. That was very comical. I'm glad that they walked us through all four of their you know,
reactions.
kind of, I guess, feelings, emotions, reactions. There we go to being out there, engaging with the wilderness at night, being on watch. And also, you know what? Quick shout out, because I might forget. Shout out for nobody for, you know, the office pop here. Like, I know that you know, Gordy obviously did one because Chris told him the gun wasn't loaded. But I was honestly expecting this gun to go off. It's the office pop, baby. I was expecting the gun to go off at least one more time throughout this movie, so I'm glad that did not happen.
Yeah, I
just
just want to say like Vern, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Just take it away. Forget about it.
Why you do that?
I know. It's because like I had something and then it just like it drifted away.
Grab it back.
I will.
Grab it back.
Eventually.
Let's jump into Chris. We'll save Gordy because he's actually writing the book. Let's jump into Chris, man. It's a W friend, bro. This is a W friend, bro. This is a solid friend choice. Because Chris was obviously, you know, probably one of those kids who got to grow up a little bit faster than others. So he definitely had a bit of a more mature kind of outlook on life, I feel like. And then he was also, you know, the kid with the bad rep too. So I feel like that surprised me because from the beginning I was already thinking, because, you know, he had the little cigarette wrapped up and shit. And I'm just like, okay, he might be the knucklehead of the group.
the
Like,
cool
but that was
cat.
kind of more Teddy. Like he was more the cool cat. Like he really like I feel like sometimes you get in these friend circles, and even though people don't want to admit that there's like a hierarchy, there really do sometimes be that hierarchy, especially when you're this young, right? Because you're still looking for leadership and things like that. You're not really, you still learning yourself, basically.
Yeah.
But you could really get a bad, leader of the friend group, and that could just, fuck up things, basically, fuck up the process of growing up. So I really enjoyed Chris because I think he was a really solid leadership role. He was always trying to keep them in line when they were going too far, but he also, jumped in and joined in on the games and the fun. And him and Gordy's just scenes, period, were just like fire, especially when he's, telling him, I wish I was your dad. Like, cause he bro, he was like letting him talk, like actively listening, letting him, kind of letting him vent and get his emotions out, but still like reaffirming that he's worth something. Like at the same time, like he's handling the conversation better than probably some adults would be able to handle that conversation that he was having with Gordy, specifically that moment where he told him, I wish I was your dad. So yeah, just dub Chris. Plenty of scenes. Dub Chris.
No, yeah, Chris is super solid here, man. Like, not only just as a character, but just as an actor. I think he carried a lot of the scenes here, especially that scene in the woods when he's talking about just, how bad of a rep, his family has because of his brother and, everybody else. And, just the whole thing about, the teacher, like you said earlier, we needed those teachers to be there for some kids. Like, and, unfortunately, he had the experience where it was the opposite of that. So it's like, damn,
and that shit broke him down.
Yeah, that shit
broke him down,
bro. Like, to know that you owned up to your mistakes and listen, as a kid, that is big, okay? Because even even when I was a kid, there was times where I knew I fucked up and still didn't admit it. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I held that bitch to the very end.
Catch me red-handed.
You feel me? Like, you got me red-handed. Like, I got the Pokemon cards under my bed. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just a strong. Like, I think they did a great job with, just the writing in general. But yeah, I think he killed it in that scene. And every time he kind of just talked with Gordy, there we go. Every time he just talked with Gordy, it was gems. Every single one of them were all gems. And yeah, super solid. I like that you're like, some adults can't even talk like that. Let's be honest. I feel like they're talking a little bit above their age, just a little bit. Like at 12, I wasn't definitely, having these type of, like, obviously you would notice certain things about kids, like, you know what I'm saying, that could potentially be happening in the home and stuff like that. Some of your friends, you do talk about, what happens and stuff like that, but obviously, it's a movie, right, but I think they did a phenomenal job on him. That scene in the woods, he absolutely killed it. So, yeah, W friend, and I love his ending. Well, until he gets murdered, but I like that he actually pursued a college.
Pursues the courses.
Yeah, he pursued it, even though he didn't believe in himself. His friend believed in him, and he kind of took that with him, and I absolutely love that. So, yeah, solid character here.
I agree. Solid character. And real quick, because you had said like you feel like they were kind of talking above their age, I do agree, but at the same time, like, I feel like we kind of forget like how I guess how nice and like knowledgeable we could be sometimes, like at that young age. Because I do feel like sometimes, bro, like, because there's definitely moments, man, where you get into some deep conversations, especially like preteens, especially if, life wasn't that great. And you get some really good conversations out of some of your friends back then, like that I would even say now, like, I feel like, like, damn, we probably don't even talk like that no more, like, because we so desensitized, I guess, these days. So yeah, just shout out to all of that. Like they definitely held each other down. Like,
They did.
Specifically Chris and Gordy, because
Yep.
obviously their friendship lasted a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
Chris needed Gordy just as much as Gordy needed Chris here. So
Facts.
I think that's the best thing about the relationship. Like,
Mhm.
they definitely needed each other. And then we get into Gordy, man. Let's jump into Gordy. Or do we want to go to the opposition real quick? Because I'm gonna do the opposition all together. Like, I don't think we need to do them individually. Like, it's really a plot device here for the most part.
You know,
it's kind of funny. I always talk shit about seeing like older people beefing with young kids, but honestly, that kind of does be how it is. Like, you know, you get the whole, even when you go to high school, you get the whole senior picking on freshmen and shit like that. So it is kind of like, yeah, there will always be that weirdness there, but I always found it awkward. Like, how the fuck you beefing with little, especially going this far, like pulling out blades and shit on these little ass kids, bro. And your man's is his older brother,
and he cool.
Like, come on, older brother. Like, how you let your man's be, like, nah.
I wasn't born in that era. All right, listen, I defend my family. Okay,
man,
every single one of them. I don't care if you did something stupid. If you did, we'll talk about it later. Okay. I'll wring your fucking neck later. But in the meantime, I'm defending you. So yeah, I don't get it. But you know what rang to me while you were talking? You were talking about the whole depression shit and how that kind of has its different forms and stuff like that. I kind of felt that about the Sutherland character when he was doing
the old heads. Yeah,
when he was doing the drive into the car. Like, I kind of felt that a little bit, and he gave me that energy. Like, yeah, this dude is definitely depressed about his life. He just takes it out on every single body.
Yeah.
So, I like that you said that, because once you said that, that was the person that came into mind. But yeah, his character is pretty, cut dry here. He pretty much, he's the leader. He's everything in the group. I'm everything. I'm God, basically. Yeah. Shout out to Sutherland, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
President.
I miss my boy,
up your
man.
last season.
You still stole Snake, but it's okay.
I like that you said that, though, like, because, since they don't really give us too much backstory on the other kids, you don't really get to think about it. But I think it's safe to assume, like, that they also had pretty, not so great upbringing. Yeah. So there's that, and then you got the whole attitude like how Chris has of, I'm never leaving this town. Yeah. That adds its own, bit of depression there. Like, so it's just,
I feel like that can't be like a full excuse, because like I feel like there's people that had really bad experiences and are like great people. Like, you feel me? I feel like, no, I hear what you're saying. I just feel like some people kind of take that excuse and like just run with it. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
that's
different.
What I'm saying? Like,
that's different. Just feeding in and playing the whole victim card forever. Yeah. But like, as far as it being an excuse, I feel like you gotta kind of let it ride. Like, who's to say how, like, you got people who unfortunately get assaulted and then they become fast versus other people who like don't never want to get touched again. Like, who's in the right for?
No. I feel. I'm just saying that there's definitely different, different perspectives when it comes to that. So, yeah.
Well, Chris is that.
Yeah,
Chris is exactly that. You got Chris who took his trauma and his issues and grew from it, but that's because he had a W friend group.
Exactly.
Whereas we got, like you said, Sutherland was the god of the friend group, so he don't even have a real friend group because ain't nobody gonna go against his thinking, challenge his thought, that's like tell him he's smarter than what he can be. Like, so, damn, bro, you hit it on the head. Like, you.
It be happening by accident sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You hit it on the head, bro. You hit it on the head. All right, man. Gordy, man, our writer. Again, another great character depicted by a solid child actor here.
Yeah.
Just kind of going through the punches of life. His was also tough.
Yeah, the loss of a brother.
Also tough. He lost his brother. His dad has always seemed to be a POS. Pretty much. What was his brother's name? Donnie? Donnie? Definitely not Denny. I think Donnie. Or Dennis. Either way, D, was the athlete, right? So, again, this is kind of I feel like also plays into the whole small town trope of like, oh, you know, my son is a superstar. He's gonna be able to get out of this town. He's not gonna, you know, be living this fucking life of boredom just in this town. Blah blah blah, etc. So you know, obviously he's showing favoritism, but not in a good way at all. Like he was completely abusive to Gordy. The whole dream sequence was like crazy as hell. The whole crying, he hates me, he hates me. Yeah, it's just bad. And then the mom is just completely checked out. So it's just like she's not abusive, but she's also no longer nurturing or loving. Like, and we kind of got to see a little bit of her when Dee was alive, and you know she was obviously way more smiley and happy.
Yeah.
Versus now, she's just completely checked out and just done with even being a part of the situation. So it's literally his relationship at home is just not feeling loved at all.
Accepted anything. It's,
anything.
Yeah, it was. This one was tough for me. I'm gonna be honest. All right. I know what it's like to lose a sibling, and this one just hit home for me. You know what I'm saying? A Gordy story. Not so much, you know, the parents, you know, the mother checking out and the father just being, you know, POS. But this one was tough for me. I can't lie. He had some really good scenes here that he, like I said, these kids really did a good job at just acting in general. I think they did a really phenomenal job. That's why I'm asking, like, I'm gonna check after this, but I want to see what they look like, you know, grown, because I feel like, you know, if they didn't continue a career after this, like, what? How not? Like, that doesn't make any sense, because they did such a great job, and Gordy was just one of them. I love, you know, I love his decision at the end. I love it. You know, we're not gonna take the body. We're not gonna take the body. You know, because that was the whole point of us going over there, become famous. You know what I'm saying? Be the town heroes and all that. And I love that he just made that decision right then and there. It was like, listen, we're just gonna, you know, call anonymous and do the right thing here. So yeah, I think all around his character is pretty solid. And of course, like at the end we get the, you know, the monologue of, you know, him writing. I guess he's writing a book or whatever, and we see his kids and all that. I love it. I love it. But the one thing that I love about just the ending in general of this movie is just the reality of what happens when you're that young and you have, you know, a friend group.
Yeah.
You know, eventually,
and
like,
that they addressed it too.
Yeah, like
I feel like they don't directly address that when it happens. Like they'll give us the whole, oh yeah, like we didn't see, like how they gave the fade off kind of, we didn't see them too, and like they'll leave it at that. But like he actually wrote it out, like, and addressed it. Like, so I like that.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful little tidbit that, you know, you didn't have to add, but you did, because it's a real moment in I feel like in childhood. You know, the friends that you grow up with, you probably won't end up, you know, seeing them later on. Like, you know, Gordy's like, you know, I haven't seen them in 10 years, and you know, shit like that happens. Like, so I just thought it was just a real, you know, moment. So I just loved it.
And I think what makes it hurt most is that he follows it up with, you know, and yeah, I never met anyone like them. Like, but does anyone ever? And that's sad, bro, because he's at least probably in his 40s, 50s now.
Yeah.
And like literally people that you probably had your most closest vulnerable moments with when you were 12.
Yeah.
You'll never get that again with another person.
Yeah.
That's a sad
I feel like maybe
realization.
It is. I think back then that was more the case. I think now it's a bit different. You feel me?
Yeah, me too.
You know, it's definitely a bit different now because, you know, of the online and all that. You can kind of converse through, you know, across the lands and all that. So it's definitely different. But yeah, for these times, especially at his age, he's, you know, he's pretty much old, and I wouldn't even say modern times, because you seen that computer.
Facts. He was in the Matrix shit.
You feel me? That
Black
shit look
and green,
crazy.
like,
so he's not even in modern times. He's just rich. So yeah, I just love it. I think they did their thing with this.
Yeah. I agree. Story wise was great. Like you said, not exposing the body. Nobody, you know, wins, because like he said in the beginning of the movie, this isn't a happy. Maybe this isn't something we should be celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we even happy here? We're going to see a dead body.
Facts. That's true.
So I love that. And yes, it was dude from Scream, bruh. I
Really?
was saying, like, I was like, bro, the fat kid is that skinny guy.
I was about to say, you need to share it because I can't see it.
Look, Jerry O'Connell.
Oh my God, that's him?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, it looks just like him. Just
shit!
He grew out of the chubbiness because he wasn't even like fat. Like he was just chubby. Like,
bro, what the fuck? That looks nothing like him.
Yes, it does. It looks, his face looks. That's the only reason I put it. I'm just like, bro, that's dude from Scream.
No
he looks
way.
just like that. If anything,
sick.
Gordy, Chris, and Teddy look nothing like.
Nah,
well,
Teddy looks
like
exactly
Teddy.
like Teddy. Wait, I
He
can't
does
see.
look like
I
Teddy.
can't see. Oh yeah,
It's Chris right here.
That's Chris.
Well, yeah, I can see the Chris. Yeah, I see the face.
And that's Gordy right there.
Gordy though, yeah, Gordy is this.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, this is he got cloned. This one got cloned for sure.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's sick though. I love seeing shit like this, especially when they're so young. You really don't recognize them. That's dope.
Yeah.
Vern, man, Vern definitely had a glow up. Look at that man.
All right, man. I think I'm Gucci here.
Yeah,
like
man.
I said, the story beats overall was solid. Just kind of going through these moments with these kids is really good.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Killstorm.
Yeah, man. Shout out
Final
to you.
thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts is, man, this definitely gave me some Sandlot. You know what I'm saying? It gave me some Sandlot vibes here. I really.
That's why I said the good coming of age. Before
Yeah.
we started getting movies like what is it, like Bad Kids and Project X and shit. Like,
I've never
don't
seen
get me wrong,
any of
those
those.
movies are funny. They're funny. They got their place in life, but like
I've never seen.
they're
any
all
of
like
those.
super raunchy. Like they're about
Project
drinking
X?
and fucking and yeah. Project X, they a little bit older, but there's that one movie, like I think it's called Bad Boys or Bad Kids. Them niggas are like 10, bro, and they act like the kids from Super Bad. They act worse than those motherfuckers. I'm like, damn, these niggas too young.
Oh,
to
so
be,
it's like okay, it's like an over the top, like
yeah.
That's
like coming of age push towards that kind of style.
because it's
like
more
these, like,
it's more theatrical. You feel me? That's what it is. It's not like a real coming to age, like
yeah.
But the theme is still there a little bit. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Listen,
I like these ones though.
This one right here, loved it, man. Like I said, Sandlot vibes. I love the whole dog. Sick to bite the balls.
Sick of balls.
Yeah, sick of balls. I love that. That really brought some Sandlot vibes with the whole dog and the home runs and all that. Brought back a lot of nostalgia. Just for me, just as a child, I had a lot of moments like this going out in the wilderness. For some reason, I don't know why, I was infatuated with fire. Love burning shit. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I love seeing the flames. So, yeah, it just reminded me of my childhood, man. And it brought, gave me that. I can't lie. It gave me some energy for the rest of the day. But this one, I'm going to have to score it, man. I'm going to have to score high. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I think it's damn near perfect for me. Time, just everything that they did with it, I think it's damn near perfect.
Solid take. Yeah, I loved it too. Really good coming of age story, nostalgia feel, just having that close circle, man. Being able to chop it up, being able to vent, not even really understanding the trajectory that any of these people are gonna have on your life, and just living it. Like Teddy said, I'm acting my age. That was the best part, man. I'm acting my age. We out here just living, pulling leeches off our ball sack. I liked it too, though. I think I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it the 9. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the 9. I'm gonna boost it up a little bit. I was thinking maybe 8.7, but I think it does deserve that 9 because, like you said earlier, they did a lot with just a nice little contained story. We didn't go too far. Like you said, we got this town of 1,200 people. We only really following these 4 kids and a couple of oppositions. The story was straightforward. Like, we're going on an adventure, and I also really like how it like the vibe or the tone of it too, because like the whole beginning was just like, yay, we're kids, we're having fun, it's summer, we're best friends, we're going on this adventure to catch the dead body. And then as soon as Buddy was like, maybe this isn't something we should celebrate, like the tone just kept going down and down from there. Like, so I thought that was just really solid, I guess, directing. So yeah, I'm gonna give it that flat 9. Solid film. Let's see what the world thinks.
Listen,
let's see what the world thinks.
I don't care what the world thinks. If they don't think this is a 9.5, then get them out of here. IMDb, I'm gonna say they're gonna have the worst take of them all. I'm gonna say like 7, 8. I already know they're gonna lowball it. Rotten Tomatoes, this is where it gets a little bit better, y'all. All right, critics, y'all better be online. 8.7. Audience 9.1.
This is old enough to have a Metacritic. Actually, I don't even see a Rotten Tomatoes score.
Damn. Metacritic, 88.
Let me actually go on Rotten Tomato and search it. Because usually you just Google it and everything is there.
Yeah, this movie was good.
Stand by
the
me.
leeches. That's why y'all never getting water, y'all.
Okay. Okay. My bad. You said 7.6 for IMDb? 7.8? 7.6? All right, 8.1. You said what for Metacritic?
Metacritic? 8.8.
Yeah. What about the users?
9.
All right, 75 for the critics, 8.4 for the users.
Critics.
Rotten Tomato, you said 8.5 and 9.1.
Yep.
92 for the critics, 94 for the audience.
Rotten Tomatoes.
So,
yes,
Rotten
they
Tomato.
knew. See, this Rotten Tomatoes is a bit newer, right? It's the newest one out of them all.
I think so. Yeah, Metacritic's
so
the oldest.
People who've recently gotten to it now are watching old flicks are like, yo, this act's pretty good. Like, I fucks with y'all Rotten Tomatoes. Y'all, yes, this movie deserves it.
The only thing I don't like about Rotten Tomato is the numbers like peak at a certain, like it says like the audience has 250,000 plus ratings instead of like IMDb says 463K. So you get a more accurate like, because that 250,000 plus could also be 463K. Like I don't know when the next
so there's
number
a cap.
pops up for them to say. Yeah, like it seems like there's a cap. Like but either way. Solid scores, at least from Rotten Tomato.
Yeah.
And then great ones from your two hosts.
Us.
9s and ups.
The only one that matters.
Once again, shout out to Killstorm. Another great choice. Thank you for putting us on to this one. If you still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this movie.
And most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you don't have to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. The blower is out, y'all.
Peace.